Good afternoon. It is October 4th, 2022, and I'm going to do a campground review of the Riana Abiquiu Corps of Engineer Campground. It's located about 6-7 miles north of Abiquiu on Highway 84, though the entrance to the park is actually located on Highway 96 here in New Mexico. So before I get started on the tour, I thought I'd give you a quick look at the map. Okay, we are in Site 15, which is one of the electric and water hookup sites. Site 6 and Site 8 are used by the camp hosts. They take turns and host 1 week at a time, and the rest of them are your hookups. You come up off of Highway 96, you have to make a wide swing or right turn into the park because of the way that they have the gate set up. If you're not straight, you're going to run over the concrete barrier. Come down to the registration booth. There may or may not be a host there in the booth. If they're not, you have to come down and you have to come through the electric or through the pedernal loop and talk to one of the park attendants or one of the hosts. Again, these are the electrics. These are the dry camping or boondocking sites. These sites over here mostly look like they're tents. I mean, you can see here the tent loop here for sure. I haven't seen any RVs over here except maybe minivans. They're not really big enough for any type of RVs. So if you got an RV, you know, a travel trailer, a fifth wheel, a motorhome, you're probably going to be interested in one of these loops. Okay? All right. Now on to the tour. Again, we're in Site 15. We have a nice covered picnic table. Beautiful. Keeps us dry. We have a fire pit, which we actually have been using. We have a hook to hang up a bug light or something that we may have to hang up out here. Maybe a potted plant or something if they're going to be here for a while. Got these really nice camp barbecues. Give you a little look here. We didn't use ours because we have our Blackstone, but as you can see, it's a pretty nice pit. What's really nice is how big the sites are. We're a 42-foot long fifth wheel. I think we're parked right up against the yellow, or not even up against it, and we have more than enough room for both the rig and the truck. Here, let me take a view from the roadside. I'm going to try not to make this too long. So facing the west, where you can see just past the stop sign down there, those are the boondocking sites. They also have covered picnic tables. So you can run your generator from 8 a.m., I think it is, till 10 p.m. Otherwise, it's quiet time. Okay, yeah, hopefully you can see the lake in the background. That's Abiquiu Lake, beautiful. Little playground here in front of me for the kids. Let me turn around here. You have a trash can for your trash at every site. And then again, here's our campsite. As you can see, I'm disconnected. I don't need to be parked that far back. I could have stayed on the blacktop and had enough room. But since they put the yellow barrier to the right of the picnic area, why not take advantage of the full site? Again, this loop only has 15 sites. Oh, it looks like I'm doing this video just in time. I'm looking, looks like there's gonna be a little rainstorm coming this way here shortly. There's only 15 sites. 2 of them are camp hosts, and I don't know if you looked at the map, but I believe there's 2 there that are for the handicapped. So, let me see. If you look just past the top of that Class C, that's the entrance gate. So you come down the road and you come to the sign down here that I'll show you. The Paranol loop. When you enter the loop, there's a one-way sign, so once you enter, you have to go all the way around. Okay. We've been here, let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We've been here 5 nights already. We have 2 more nights to be here. Seem to be doing pretty good as far as our gray tank. Normally I like to dump the gray tank every 5 days, and we're not full yet, so that's kind of nice. There is a dump station with lots of room. Okay, the Pedernal Loop. So as you come down from the gate, you're looking for the Pedernal Loop, sites 1 through 15, or for the camp posts. Okay. Now, even if you know what your campsite is, you're supposed to, according to the sign at the guardhouse, you're still supposed to check in with the camp post. Then you would come back out if you didn't have an electric and water site, and you come down to the Chama Loop. The Chama Loop is the boondocking loop. It's sites 16 through 30. Okay. So it's a pretty nice loop. I think we could have survived even if it was hotter weather. Right now the weather's absolutely perfect. It's like 65 degrees. But here you have your other loop. So now you're ready to leave the camp, regardless whether you're a boondocker or you have electric and water. You're probably going to want to dump your tanks. So I am walking in the direction of the dump station. You can dump from either side of the island for the dump station, because there's two flush stations and 2 dump stations on the same island. It depends on which way you're coming in. And it's nice and wide too. Okay, there's the dump station here. Like I said, it's nice and wide. If somebody happened to be pulled straight in and took this one on the right, you could go around them and come back down on the left. If you needed to fill up with water before you left, there's also a freshwater, potable water, drinking water station to fill up with. Far enough away from the dump station so you know somebody won't make that mistake. Again, double dump station, one on each side of the island, with water for flushing. So I don't know if you can see the guardhouse any better here, right there in the center of your view, but beautiful, quiet when the clouds are not here. Beautiful nighttime views. I mean, the stars are absolutely gorgeous because it's almost dark, completely dark. The hosts seem to have some street lights on during their I don't know if they're on timers or if the host that's on duty actually has theirs on. I didn't notice last night because they switch host every Monday. So I'm gonna let that be the end of it. Again, I don't know if you guys can see that. There seems to be a little storm heading this way. Hopefully it's nothing major. I think I need to go pick up the pull the radar up and find out exactly what's going on. So Riana, Abiquiu, Corps of Engineer Campground, located north of Abiquiu, New Mexico. Beautiful.